be seated. As you are, I'd like us to consider again Jesus' disciples who failed to cast this demon out of a boy. They had cast out demons before, successfully. I'm sure they said the same things and did the same things that they'd done before. But something happened, right? Why had they failed? Well, Jesus said it was because of their unbelief. He said that this kind of demon would only leave through prayer and fasting. You see, for your prayers to be effective, they have to be rooted in faith, in trusting in our great God of love. But according to Jesus, our faith is strengthened by fasting. So you need faith to pray, right? And fasting strengthens your faith. Fasting is simply setting aside some good thing that you desire or crave to focus on growing in your faith. In fact, as Marty mentioned early, on March 15th, our pastors and staff are inviting everyone on all of our campuses to join us in a 21-day fast leading to Easter. We're going to do a fast similar to the one that Daniel did in the book of Daniel. This Sunday, we're launching a new message series entitled Stand, and it's 4 messages from the book of Daniel. And so to get the details of the fast, what we're going to be abstaining from, just go to northstar.cc/stand, okay? If you don't have access to the internet, you can pick up a physical booklet, one of those things with pages in it, I think it's called. Jesus said we need faith to pray, and that fasting will strengthen our faith. But you say, okay, well, how? How does that work? What's the connection? Well, Jesus said, if anyone wishes to come after me, let him, does anybody know the next 2 words? Let him deny himself. That's exactly right. Food is good. I think it's pretty clear where I stand on the food is good argument. But fulfilling even the good desires that we have can distract us from finding our delight first in God. And our faith grows when we set aside fulfilling some of our most basic cravings for food and instead look to our God to be our all-satisfying delight. So when I'm fasting and I crave something, I look instead to God. And as I do, I grow closer to Him. And I'm reminded again that Jesus can be trusted. And we're challenging everyone in our church to pray and fast together, asking God to empower us to reach more people this Easter than in all of our history as a church. Matthew 18:19, Jesus said, I say to you that if 2 of you agree on earth about anything that they ask, it shall be done for them by my Father who is in heaven. You see, there is spiritual power in our unity, and that is why we are calling all of us to pray and fast for these 21 days. And yes, our God reigns, but He reigns over much more than just our communities. Our God is not a petty little tribal American God. Our God reigns over all of the nations, and His power is for us to go and make disciples of all nations.